potential buyer, I'm like, listen, I gotta bring it home at some point for my kids to wash, because I think it's one of those cars, it's so rare, so unique, that one day it's one of those cars that we'll look back. It could be like a 250 GTO.
It has been kind of like this fun dream of like one day getting a Bugatti to honor my uncle.
I love it.
What we got here, Ross?
So we have a one-of-one LFA Nürburgring coming off the truck. John took first delivery of this car over the weekend. This is all of our first time seeing it. At night, it looks menacing.
Yeah, but it's like, it's a sleeper a little bit. Like, it's, if you know, you know. Talk me through this LFA for LFA deal.
Long time coming. I reached out to this gentleman a year ago for his LFA. Lo and behold, we found him this car. He traded us his one-of-one LFA for another one-of-one LFA, but he traded up to a Nürburgring. Oh my goodness, get this on camera, get this on camera.
So I've dealt with a lot of LFAs. This has got to be one of the best examples. Funny enough, this car was in New York City back in 2014 when I was actually a kid in high school. There's photos of this car that we just found in the vicinity of my high school while I must have been in that building, which is absolutely crazy for it to be back here full circle. Super cool. Really
That's crazy.
There's a great registry online, LFA registry. We're gonna pull it up right here. You've got all the VIN tables. Here you go. You even have the famous LFA race car, which I'd love to hunt down one day.
Yeah, that'd be.
You have all the colors labeled out here. If you click right here, there's Nürburgring Package. And if you go to Pearl Gray, which is this color, 1G0, as you can see in this table right here, there is only one USA Nürburgring of the total 64 cars ever built.
There's what he had, here's what he has now. Good trade-up. A one-on-one for a one-on-one.
And yeah, these are both one-of-one, both a one-off gray on red. That's steel gray, this is pearl gray. What a cool moment, guys. I mean, how often does something like this happen? I think we should take a second and just kind of, you know, be grateful for this opportunity. What a cool thing, really.
We've got to shoot these two together. That'd be sick.
We do.
So in terms of differences from the base car to the Nürburgring, you had springs, you had wheels, you had these front canards and the front carbon fiber kind of bumperette. You had the wing, obviously, and then the interiors were almost always Alcantara. This car being a unique example, having full red leather, which is really cool. So it's funny, so this interior would have been on a base LFA, and that interior would have been on a Nürburgring, but in this instance, they're actually inverted, and they're both obviously unique for that reason. So it's very cool, the relationship dynamic between these two pieces of history here.
10 minutes.
They didn't know we have a full Formula One pit crew here.
To quote one of our favorite clients, there is no day like delivery day, and these cars that are behind us are on their way for their next part of their journey. Behind us is one of Lamborghini's actual Formula One cars, and it is getting ready to ship out to be completely recommissioned to once again hit the track like it did many, many years ago.
It's getting a full mechanical restoration, right?
So it's getting a full mechanical restoration, updated electronics. It's going to make this car actually usable. That's been the hardest thing for a lot of these cars, is how much it takes to operate them and run them. What's amazing now is through the support and the resurgence in Formula One, there is now a support for people looking at the classic cars, and the people over in Europe, their artisans, are really the people that are driving, making these cars usable for enthusiasts and to share with fans at amazing events all over the world.
That's how you're going to get it off of
So another car joining the Formula One car and its amazing journey across the pond is this gorgeous Miura SV. This is a car that we sourced from overseas, and it is joining an amazing collection here in the United States, where the owner is actually getting ready for his next adventure to be showing a car for the first time at Pebble Beach. So the Miura SV is the last production, last in line. You can tell by the wide flares, the wide wheels, and other really cool detail on this car is if you look at the headlights, there's no eyelashes. This car is an amazing preservation survivor example. And if you look here real quick, this is actually gloss. And so many of these cars have been restored incorrectly over the years that you don't often see them with the correct gloss around the headlight bucket. So this car is going to go to Top Motors for mechanical restoration, as it's going to be shown in the Pebble Beach preservation class. We're very, very, very careful not to disturb the original finishes, like the cracking paint on the valve covers or the scuffed leather. All of that adds to the character and story, what makes this car so special. So there it goes.
And I would say that is a first car. You know, LP 640 manual. This is 3,100 or 3,200 miles.
Holy! My dad was never into cars.
Okay.
My dad never had anything to do with my car love. My car love came from my mom's side of the family in Switzerland. And my uncle had worked really hard, built up a tech business. And when I was 16, I remember going to Switzerland on a family trip. And he picked us up at the airport in a Rolls Royce. And he had turbo Porsches and a Countach and all-wheel drive 800 horsepower manual Audis, Quattros. We go rip around, and he had a model of the French blue EB110, and that was his dream. But unfortunately, he passed away. I never got it. So I was like kind of making it my goal one day when I kind of retire from doing DD. People are riding scooters by. Like,
you have no idea.
Collections like this are usually in someone's private building, in like the Middle East.
Dude, I feel like a kid. Like it's hard work, but I don't think I've ever been jaded. Like every time our truck pulls up, I'm like, oh shit.
But yeah, you really have like one of one stuff all the time.
So like for me, that's the coolest part is like clients will come to us and say, hey, remember that car from this? And I'm like, all right, let me find that,
On your hand, you just buy another car. I do understand. Like you have your purple car.
I sold it. I got a crazy offer for the car. I was like worshiping this car. It was like on a pedestal. Never drove it. And I'm like, that's not the right thing to do. Like the smart thing to do is pull my chips off the table, get into something else I can use and enjoy. And it's funny because he said yes, and that was like a week before, 2 weeks before we had our Utah rally. And we had this high mileage Diablo GT come in, and I took it on the rally, and I had a blast. Like, cause I didn't care. Like I wasn't worried about a stone chip or anything.
Just want to have fun.
Just want to have fun. And I was like, wait a minute, I could buy this car and I can use and enjoy this car.
Oh, that's huge. Hey, this is your car.
That is my car. There we go. That is my personal car. It needs a few little things right now.
Gorgeous.
It has been, I've been driving the wheels off it. It's a dream. Listen.
It is a dream.
Hey.
It went out. The wire went out.
Amazing. Okay, love it. So let's schedule a truck ASAP too. Thank you. All right, bye. We've actually purchased this LFA Nurburgring. What's so cool is we've never owned a Nürburgring yet. I tried to purchase one many years ago, but I was telling the potential buyer, I'm like, listen, I gotta bring it home at some point for my kids to wash, because I think it's one of those cars, it's so rare, so unique, that one day it's one of those cars that we'll look back. It could be like a 250 GTO, like complete unicorn. We had the opportunity to see it. We've never owned one. Just goes to show you how rare they are. So super excited. Congrats to Gabe and Ross from the team. Actually, some pretty cool, exciting updates. We just discovered a photo that we have confirmed is the original SC30 prototype for the 30th anniversary car. It was called L30 or XL30. What we believe always was this was the original prototype mule, a red car that then turned in to this actual car.
Oh, you found the photo
Yes.
of the original car.
Yes, and I'll show you guys.
No way.
Yeah, and I've never seen this. There you go, look at that.
What?
Yes.
With that weird like
Yes,
backwards
and you can see,
wing.
so you got the rocker, you got this crazy wing, a bigger rear bumper. You can see the very similar to the SE30 front bumper. You see the design elements are there. This is a little more aggressive. And then you can see the rear hood with the slats, which would have, obviously, that's why the rear hood was the same. And we're going to see just how much of this car is the other car, or vice versa.
Wow.
But this would have been the original prototype. I believe this car actually became the other car.
How'd you find that photo?
Crazy.
Well,
So another
photo?
historian found it, Leo, a good friend of ours, in a book, and then it was obvious it was that car. So we spoke about that. So that's very cool. And today, this is a total personal sidetrack, but we just installed a very cool exhaust on my personal Diablo GT. So we're gonna take you guys along for a little bit of a ride. We're gonna have you on the podcast.
No shit.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, your story's amazing.
Oh wow.
What?
That's pretty loud.
Is this a custom exhaust?
Yeah, no, it's a Quicksilver.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got a little more gas than I thought. I got an ABS light on now. I gotta figure out, that's okay. It might be a little loud. Okay.
The backfires are insane.
This exhaust might be too loud. Nice, you're here. I got a beeping that might not go away. There's an ABS sensor. These are just old car problems. There's an ABS sensor that's on right now, and maybe that will go away. We'll see. So I actually think we have a little too much going on this week. I am already exhausted. It's Art Basel here in Miami. But I had a very cool experience this weekend that I'm gonna try to share with you guys now once the car pulls up. We had this incredible opportunity to purchase this car here. And it's so funny because our industry is so full circle when you think about deliveries and buying cars. And once you've been in the industry for a while, how cars come back. So Gabe from our team originally sold this car, I believe, twice. Then Ross from our team meets the new owner of this car about a year ago, and this was one of the grails in his collection. It's got to be, listen, guys, look at this. It's got to be one of the best spec LFAs probably in the world. Black roof, black wing, special ordered, and I had the coolest experience because I think it's really important for us to document, for me to document at least, certain moments with my kids, you know, photos and different things like that. And this moment is us purchasing a Lexus LFA Nürburgring. The car was coming in during the Thanksgiving holiday, and the store was closed, and I was able to take delivery at my house. And I said, what a perfect moment for me. I'm very, very tough on my boys. I want them to understand work ethic and hard work and all these different things. So I actually try, even though they're young, they're 4 and 6, I try to get them to wash cars on the weekends. They get rewards for that. But I want them to understand the value of hard work. So I had this little routine. We brought the car home.
Could you do the ref sound? Could
Yeah.
you do a ref? Okay.
Yeah, ready? What's so important about capturing that moment is this is one of those experiences that I had never dreamed of. I'd always dreamed of buying a Nürburgring car. I think there's 25 cars for the US. It is essentially the rare, radical version of this car, which is already completely rare and insane, and the only one ever built in pearl gray, so unique color. I think the moment I sent the wire, it was like this surreal moment, this really Japanese unicorn coming to Curated. And I think in a full circle moment, I don't know if the paperwork's done yet, but it's close, I believe. Ross has then sold the Nürburgring and traded with this car to the new owner. So super excited for him. I am going to take you for a ride in this car because I will tell you, I had so much fun in a quick little ride, and it is just such a radical car.
Can we clean it up real quick?
No.
You sure? No.
We're just going for a little drive.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
No, you're welcome over. Looking a little bit better.
I don't think there's a better LFA in the country. After driving it a little, it reminds me, obviously the sound and everything. It's so good. It reminds me of a automatic Carrera GT because it handles insane. It's one of those cars like a Carrera GT that you can get the back out
Like
nothing and then straighten it out perfectly. The sound is incredible. That V10 Yamaha, obviously we've talked about, tuned the exhaust, and God, what a job did they do. And I think there's a couple different settings. We'll actually put it on sport now. That was not sport, imagine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You can feel the shifts are quicker.
God, it just sounds so good.
And I could drive this car all day. It's easy to use. Visibility is great. And man, the carbon fiber front lip, the canards and the carbon fiber rear wing.
Oh my God.
It is so good. I just had to share this with you guys. It's the biggest toy ever. It's the most perfect toy. Because you could daily drive it.
Yeah, it's so comfortable.
So comfortable. You know, today, I mean, we've seen the prices of LFAs go absolutely insane, and it makes sense because they're rare. They're absolutely perfect in so many ways. But imagine, you know, this is a $2 million plus car that we're driving, so it's not for everybody. And it's not for everybody because there's less than 25 in the US today. Many are owned by big collectors. There's actually 3 collectors I know that actually have more than 2 Nürburgring cars.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think it's very much, people have fallen in love with this car. They understand the rarity. It's such an honor to have it here. You know, this is just a surreal job for me. So I tried to take you guys the other day on a little Diablo GT ride, and I've put a lot of miles on that Diablo GT. Tell you the experience and the story of my ownership with Diablos and my love for Diablos. So imagine, I think I put 2,000 miles on the Diablo GT in the last year. So I've had a lot of fun with the car, and this is the first time it gave me an issue. It wasn't a major issue. It was an ABS sensor that was beeping. It was driving me crazy. Our team does a very good job of making sure these cars are reliable and they're usable, but they still do have issues. Any car at any given point can have issues and you know, have different problems. So it's just I think it's part of the gig. You know, late Lamborghini Diablos, Murcielagos, and those cars, they are actually really reliable. That car did a rally with me. It actually did 2 rallies, I believe, and a ton of other events and things like that. So it's seen a lot of miles, had a lot of fun, and I promise I will give you a Diablo GT SE30 full comparison very, very soon.